I'm Dr. Sara Hanley at Bloomington-Normal Audiology, and welcome to I Hear You, where the audiologists at B&A answer your hearing-related questions. Brandon in Bloomington asks, are there different types of hearing loss? What makes one person's situation worse than another? That's a great question. So before I answer the types of hearing loss, I think it'll help better understand if I briefly go over the parts of our ear. There are three main parts of our ear or hearing system: the outer ear, middle ear, and inner ear. So anything that makes a sound is going to create sound vibrations or sound waves that are filtered into the external auditory canal by our pinna or the outer ear. So it's traveling through our ear canal to the eardrum where sound's vibrating. That vibration is then transmitted from the small hearing bones into the cochlea. At the cochlea, we have tiny hair cells that convert the vibrations into neural impulses. These nerve impulses are then transferred up to our brain from the auditory nerve and processed as sound. So when we talk about the different types of hearing loss, we're referring to what part of that hearing system has been damaged. So the most common type of hearing loss is what we call sensory neural hearing loss. That is where there's damage to your inner ear, the cochlea, or the auditory nerve. Another type of hearing loss is called conductive hearing loss. So this is if there is a problem with your outer or middle ear, and typically it's caused by some sort of obstruction to the middle ear that's not allowing sound to get through to the inner ear. This could be earwax buildup, fluid behind the eardrum, those types of things. And the good news about this type of hearing loss is that it is often able to be medically treated. The third type of hearing loss is called mixed hearing loss. And just like it sounds, that is a combination of sensory neural hearing loss and conductive hearing loss. In terms of what makes one person's situation worse than another, that typically has to do with sensory neural hearing loss and how much damage has been done to the inner ear system. Because unfortunately, when there's damage to our inner ear, that can cause some distortion to the way we hear. So that really affects the quality of our hearing. And unfortunately, there's not a way to correct that distortion at this point. The good news is, whatever type of hearing loss you have, what we can help you with hearing devices is to get you better clarity to speech and conversation and allow you to participate in conversation more easily without having to put so much effort into it. Hope that helps. If you have more questions, let us know. I'm Dr. Sara Hanley at Bloomington-Normal Audiology, and we're here for you.